How do you create a very profitable, sustainable, and impactful coaching, speaking, or expert business? This is the question that we are going to answer today in this video. Hi, my name is Simone Vincenzi, and I'm the co-founder of GTeX and Return Experts into Authorities. Over the past 9 years, I've been running my coaching and speaking business, and I probably made every single mistake that you can possibly make. And I was always looking to create a business that could give me freedom, that could make an impact, and at the same time that could give me the finances that I wanted to do nice things for myself, for my family, go on holiday. For me, freedom and experiences is what I value the most. So you will not find me having a lot of material things. Actually, I'm quite simplistic, but I'll love just to have a lot of cool experiences. And in the process, I think I drove myself into the ground by working really hard, trying every single strategy. I'm an experimenter, so you name it, I've tried it. I've tried podcasts, I've tried webinars, I've tried seminars. We're running more than 200 live events a year, building communities, doing membership sites, doing online launches, running evergreen programs. I wanted to test to see which of the options actually could give me the coaching and speaking business that I really wanted. And there were a few things that actually a lot of things that didn't work out in the process. And I remember that after burnout, I was just there looking for what were actually the things that worked, that gave me the most joy, that were the most, and not necessarily that maybe took the less work, but they gave me the results that I wanted. I'm not necessarily afraid to put the work in. I'm like, there are a lot of people that they just want to, have this £1,000,000 or dollar business without doing any work. Like, yeah, good luck with that. That's not. If you meet someone like that, then please introduce them to me because I love to meet them and pick their brains a bit. But if you're willing to put the work in and at the same time creating a great lifestyle, then these are three things that are going to make a huge difference. So number one is community. That's the first pillar, is community. Community is crucial because it will allow you to make a bigger impact, and also to attract clients with ease. If you think about it, as human beings, we are wired for connection. We are wired to live in tribes. We are wired to feel a sense and find a place in the world where we belong. And a lot of times, where we are born or the situations that we have around us, then are not the communities that or the families that we really want to be in. There are some places that we immediately feel that we belong, and we're always searching for that sense of belonging. And if you're creating a community that attracts the people that have the values, the beliefs that you want to attract, that you want to spend time with, then they will find it and they will feel that there is a place where they belong. And that sense of belonging is more powerful than anything else because it will push your clients to do more and to achieve more and to push boundaries and break through faster because they see other people like them where they belong there as well to getting those results. So there is that peer support that will make a massive difference. And that's why, I mean, just to give you an insight within GTeX, it stands for growing together exponentially. Togetherness is why we exist, is why we do things. We do things together because we believe that together we can achieve way more than we can do on our own. And so people that resonate with that idea of belonging to a community which is very diverse, very dynamic, very inclusive, then they will find that they belong in our trainings and our programs. And I'll tell you, having our community is the best thing that ever happened to me. Not only made clients, but great friendships and people that went above and beyond to support us in moments where we had challenges or where I had personal challenges, not just business challenges. And we find the clients and community members were stepping up to help us out. And that's magical. And that's really magical. So number one is community, right? Number two is recurring revenues. Now, why do you want to have recurring revenues in your business? You want to have recurring revenues because you don't want to start every single month from scratch. You don't want to restart every single month with, I need to find my next client and my next client and my next client. Because the problem with that dynamic is that now you're less focusing on serving your client and you're always focusing on and stressing out to see what's the next thing and the next thing. And instead of having like putting you into a creative mode where you have freedom, you're actually putting yourself in survival mode because now you need to find the next client. And sometimes it happened to me and a lot of people that I mentored as well. They might have launches that are six figures, $500,000 launches, and then what happens is that they are busy serving those clients, and so they spend another 3 to 6 months not doing any marketing, and then without realizing that actually they are driving their business into the ground, because then it will take another 3 to 6 months to regain the trust, the credibility, and the new people to fill up their next launch. And so they go into this launch roller coaster, um, and if you're relying everything on a launch and the launch bombs, which sometimes does, actually a lot of time, you hear people just celebrating the biggest launches that they have, but they're very silent where the launches that they're doing, they're not going the way they want. And a lot of times it happens that the launch bombs or doesn't give those results. So if you're now tied into having the results of the launch to make sure to make or break your business, is a very stressful situation. Well, if you're already starting with a strong base that increases every single month, then you're going to be seeing your business and making decisions in a very different way. And for example, we have between six figure to a quarter of a million a year that is coming in recurringly in our accounts. And that gives me the space to say, you know what, I want to do this and I want to do that. And to also have the freedom to step back. Because I remember the first time that I wanted to go on holiday with my wife in the honeymoon, like she she had to force me to take that time off for our honeymoon because my business wasn't set up in a way that actually could stand me being away for 3 weeks or a month. And and that was very stressful taking that time out in that way. Now I remember like recently I broke my ankle. I couldn't work for a month. I had a bit of an emotional breakdown, and I just needed to step back from the business. And that's the reality. I actually did another video where I explained my situation and why the emotional breakdown came about. So make sure you check it out. And I could take about a month and a half where I could do the minimum, and the business was still going. The staff were still being paid. We have about 14 staff members between full time and contractors that are working with us. So that gave me that freedom to give that space to myself. And sometimes it happens, you need to give that space to yourself or the family. And when I'm talking about recurring revenues, I'm not talking about membership sites. I'm not talking about membership sites. It's not just about membership sites, because membership sites are a way to do recurring revenues. But there are multiple ways in which you can creatively add recurring revenues in your business. Whether you're adding retainer clients, whether you're adding, you're splitting on payment plans, whether you're having membership sites, whether you're tying people into a long-term contract, whatever it is. But then make sure that your business is designed for that. And then the last one is visibility. If you are invisible and if you are not known in your industry, then how the heck people are going to buy from you? How they need to see you, they need to believe in you, they need to see your credibility, and then they will pay attention also to what you have to say, right? So make sure that you show up consistently, be visible, because not only your message will make an impact, but also that's a consistent way to attract clients. If you stop being visible, even for a period of time, now to restart that visibility machine is going to take you time again to get the ball rolling once again. So visibility is a priority, it's not a luxury. You need to get out there. How you get out there is up to you, and the format which you feel more comfortable. If it is video, if it is video. If it podcast, it is podcast. If it is speaking, it is speaking, but whatever is that one for you. So to wrap up, 3 pillars to run a profitable coaching and speaking business. Number 1 is community. Number 2 is recurring revenues. Number 3 is visibility. Now, if you are looking for any help and you want us to actually help you out, creating your community around your business and the foundation of your community and how you manage your community, how the business model and the offers and how you're going to sell them consistently to add recurring revenues and also get known and get seen in your industry, then make sure you book a call, and then we can do a free profitability assessment where we are going to give you a personalized strategy that we're going to help you create, stop that feast and famine, and create a strong community, recurring revenues, and visibility in your business. So there is a link here on the below. Make sure you check it out. and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Until next time, remember that together we grow exponentially. Ciao!